professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, man. I know, I'm grown. I get it. You didn't see this one coming. But what did what did what did mom teach her that a woman does? Like, what did mom say a real woman does this? You get what I'm saying? Because I was watching a post on social media, and the guy was talking about how what happened was he got a lot of. He said he's mad with single mothers because they taught their sons to be all the things that they wanted in a man. But and then I thought about it. I was like, but what did they teach their daughters to be? And see, this is the crux of the issue. Like, a mom might tell her son, be a real man. A real man takes care of a woman. A real man goes to work. A real man is nice. A real man is responsible. A real man takes care of his responsibilities, per se. I mean, not per se, but et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But when it comes to a daughter, you know, a real woman does what? You're like, what are you telling your daughters? A real woman, takes care of her man. A real woman, is helps the family. A real woman um, is a helpmate. Like, what do y'all say? Because what's been projected all these years is go to school, get an education, get a good job, and that way you don't need no man. So the issue becomes like, so you taught one person to do, you taught the guys, the boys, to do all these things for women, and then you taught the women, the girls to be women to do nothing for boys and men. So it's very simple why these relationships and stuff aren't panning out. It's because they're one sided. You taught, when you were parenting, you taught it to be one sided. You know, you taught the boys, they should cook for the women. They should clean for the women. They should help. You should help a woman around the house. So so now the ideal man is a guy that can handle all his business and take care of all of her business, and he's just supposed to burn the candle at both ends and run himself into the ground. Because we were taught, cook for her, clean, for her, take her out, take care of her, take care of the kids. You do everything for the family, let her do whatever she wants to do for herself. And then, these young ladies are growing up like, yeah, I ain't doing nothing for you. You should know that by now. You know how it is. You know how I was raised. You know how you were raised. And now we got a problem. Because the mothers who taught this are not saying, you're going to have to do stuff for these guys. These guys are raised to do all these things for you. You got to do something back. See, a real woman would do that. And thus, the other thing is, when you see the divides in the generation, great grandmothers, grandmothers, mothers, daughters, those four generations, the great grandmothers and grandmothers, like, we're not the same. We would do this, we would do that, we would do this, we would do that. And I'm just talking about the positives, but if you want to bring in the negatives, they were stand-up women for the most part, even during the negative situations, whether it was done to them or they did it. You get what I'm saying? Well, I can't say you stand up after you do something, but I'm saying it was a thing that people knew. Hey, well, the reason why this happens is because of such and such. Okay, you got to stand on that. You got to live with that. And now you ladies are just out for self. And I'm not blaming you per se, but I am blaming the parenting, because you becoming parents and y'all having sons who you're training to take care of women, and daughters who you're training to get a man to take care of her and do nothing for them. And these young boys are not really feeling that now. They taking a tally, like, I didn't get anything as a kid. I did a lot for Valentine's Day for these girls. I ain't get nothing. I went on a lot of dates. I ain't get nothing. I sent a lot of notes out. I was a boyfriend a lot of times. But what did I get from my girlfriend? Not much. So, you know, the problem and the onus is on you ladies now, because if you don't get it together, these young ladies, and you wonder why these young ladies are out here doing the things that they're doing, is because they thought it was normal. They thought it was normal to be selfish and hedonistic because you told them it was normal. You taught them it, whether you did it knowingly or unknowingly. That's why I need a man that makes six figures. He's this tall. He's this build. The sex life is wonderful. He works all day and he comes home. He cooks. He cleans. He does the yard. And what do? I just do me. And if it doesn't work out, since he's such a hardworking man, I can take half and I can take him to family court and I can get the money about him. And he's such a stand-up guy. He's just gonna sit there and take it because he's a man's man. So when people ask, what is a real woman now? What do real women do? Your mothers don't say that's not what women do. A real woman is not gonna do all those things. That's trifling. But tell me what you think. That's what I see. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.